Starting to get into this fancy playlist of March 18th, 1989. I'd forgotten about this record. This was a fantastic dance record. Just listen to it twice on YouTube just to refresh my memory. Man, I'm so glad I put this song on my fancy playlist. It was not a hit here in the States except on the dance charts. Tan City at number 37, up from 43. That's the way love is on that fancy playlist back in the spring of 1989. This is a very dance record. With various chord changes and musical instruments. I'll get into that in just a minute. Tennessee, they were from Chicago. They're an R&B house band, house music band. They were one of the pioneers, among the pioneers of house music back in the day, back in the late 80s. And I remember all that great house music, the dance music in the late 80s. New Order, Depeche Mode, Company B, Expose. Back then I called it high-tech dance music. This, though, had a little bit more of a natural, I can't come up with a word, more of a natural feel to it. That's the way love is, because that soulfulness of the lead singer, Byron Stingley, he threw his soul into this record. It's a soul record. It was just not just mechanized beats or anything like this. This was a heartfelt dance soul record. Tan City. Now, they were considered sort of the pioneers, the first exponents of what is called deep house, or what was called deep house. Deep house was a fusion. It was absolute matrimony between Chicago house, jazz funk, and soul music. It is all in this record. It is all wrapped up in this record. Just they deliver the goods on this record. Listen to the instruments. They got this keyboard thing going in the solo, and they got the sprightly piano going in the solo, and you could dance to it. You got the soulful singing of Byron Stingley going on. This got that nice falsetto voice too. Group four people. There are four people in the group. Byron Stingley, he was the lead singer, vocalist. There was Marshall Jefferson, the producer, and Byron Berkeley. Let me make sure I got that name right. I sometimes when I write these things down, I write in such a hurry that I misspell these names and I wind up mispronouncing them. Herb Lawson, the guitarist, and keyboardist Byron Burke made up Tan City, and they signed with the Atlantic record label, the prestigious, the legendary Atlantic record label. Aretha Franklin was on that label, so was Led Zeppelin, and they released an album called Foundation, and there were about 3 singles. Devotion was a big one, and of course, That's the Way Love Is. Man, I tell you what. In some ways, Byron Stingley, he reminds me a little bit, just a little bit, of Luther Vandross. He did go solo later on, but the group was originally called Ragtime, by the way. And that piano in the song does have a little bit of a ragtime feel to it. These guys got a little bit of history going there, got a little bit of soul, a little bit of ragtime, and of course you got that house, man. Got that clubbing beat, man. Get you out on the floor. Except for me, I got 2 left feet, so some of us just can't cut it. So I have to just sit down and just talk about this group. Tan City, That's the Way Love Is. Went to #1 on the dance charts. It was knocked out of the #1 position by She Drives Me Crazy by Fine Young Cannibals. But this record, That's the Way Love Is, it was embraced by the Brits. Went to #8 in the UK on their pop charts. #12 R&B. I don't think it charted on Billboard's Hot 100. Don't even remember where I heard this record at. There was a station in Birmingham that played dance music. I might have heard it on there. But it's Tan City at number 37 on my fancy playlist, March 18th, 1989, with That's the Way Love Is.